No, it's a Triforce run. It's chips. They look like chips.
Oh, that. My bad.
Lovely, delicious chips. There we go. Let's get some chippies.
24-hour stream. Will it be Slender only?
God.
But it'll have to be offline, which means you won't do it.
Oh, according to... If it's offline, I already did it. It's over. We did it last night, actually. All 24 hours, overnight. It only took 8 hours. That's how good it was.
It only took 8 hours to make you poop your pants.
Go get your strudel. Or your... whatever. Oh, see... Uncle was hoarding it the whole time. Seriously, what a douche.
What if, like, instead of, Ganon and, Ganon trying to take the Triforce, it was your uncle who took him?
Man, Uncle, man, he just... What's up with that, man?
Those guards were also hiding the other one, too.
I guess the bug net. Game's over. Game over, man. Game over. Of course I will. I don't have the bottle yet, so...
Watch, get 20 Triforce pieces in the first 20 minutes.
That would be a record.
I bet it's possible.
I'm sure it's possible, but it's insanely unlikely. Well, yeah, it's insanely unlikely. There's only 30 of them out there. Ooh, bombs. More bombs! More bombs! Need more! Yes, yes, yes! More bombs, more bombs, more bombs! Love me some bombs. My son just cried out like a little girl. Alright, so there's a chip on the lumberjack ledge. It's never a pleasant sight. Unless this happens to be an egg required seed. I'm not robbing the kid, he gives it over willingly. I'm asking, I go, hey, lazy kid, look at this nice bottle. Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna give you this in return. Da 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 da.
Oh my
Good morning, Mooner. How are you today? Oh, man. There's a bunch of little races going on. I saw this Triforce hunt coming up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start my morning with some chips. Love me some chips. And then Uncle found out he was hoarding a Triforce piece his entire life. Apparently my wife just went, holy shit.
A Boeing 737 MAX just did a 90-degree takeoff off the runway.
Interesting. Morning, Dread. What's up, dude?
Oh my god. That would scare the little shit.
You're working on a Sunday? What the fuck's up with that shit? Not only that, it's a Sunday before a national holiday. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You do work on the weekend. Not my fault. I totally forgot about that. Girl. And a... Oh, no. Oh no. Don't give me the lantern. 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 See, it's funny, Mooner. I mean, it's technically a national holiday. I mean, kids get off school. I actually get tomorrow off. Because we get non-secular holidays off at work because we don't get secular holidays off, which means we don't get Christmas off. We get a floater holiday, which everybody happens to use for Christmas, but it's not technically Christmas off. So I get a 3-day weekend. I don't normally get bullshit 3-day weekends. I'll take this one. Because I don't get these very often. It's $50. That's cool. Well, at least it'll be an early day for you. Oh, gotta get that. Might not need it for a Triforce run, but we're gonna get it anyway. God, my cat is going ape shit. You know, Kiva, I actually need that paper because I gotta ship this keyword back. Sorry. That's all I got. I gladly take the day off. Again, I don't get hardly any. We only get, what, 8 holiday days a year or 7? It's 7 plus 1. Why am I doing that? Why, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. We only get 7 plus 1 off a year. We get 7 holidays and then the floater, which is effectively Christmas. It's just, yeah, we get a couple of weird ones. We get this. We also get President's Day off, which is even stranger. But we get President's Day off next year, or next month. It's really weird. It's our holiday schedule. Again, I'm not going to complain about it, because we get weird holidays sometimes. Actually, probably should have stopped and picked up that heart. Sword beams would be a lot easier. I could just use bombos. I don't want heart pieces. Give me chips. Chip! Alright, we're gonna keep going. We'll just do the, considering we don't have many places to go right now, we'll just keep going. We'll hit the, in fact, I might sequence break and just do, Hobo and go all the way to the, yeah, I think I'm going to. I think I'm actually gonna fake flipper this because, even though I don't have the Zora money, Zora's actually not in sequence right now, so... And this is, again, Triforce mode is just as many overworld locations as you can check as quickly as you can. Chip! So yeah, we have a fun and exciting day planned for you today. I'm full of shit. But we do have there'll be, We have at least one. We have at least 2 scheduled runs that we're gonna be doing today. We'll be doing the weekly, obviously, at 4:30, and then the return of dailies is today. There's a Swordless Open at 1, which we're not gonna do. I will not do Swordless runs. And then we're gonna be doing the Key Sanity at 7. I don't know if I'm gonna do the Open at 10. I'm not sure if I'll be doing the Open at 10, but minimum I'll be doing the Open at 4:30 and then some Key Sanity. Well, I don't want to do Sealed because it's not... Wait, is Rivals on Moto right now? Rivals isn't on Moto right now, is it? Are they doing a pre-release thing this weekend? Oh, it is? Oh. Actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I do need more practice for Indy next week. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Whoa. I didn't know that they were actually doing a pre-release thing on there. Well, shit, if they're doing that, maybe I will. The one time you don't really care about getting silvers. I'm gonna check this last chest before we save quit. Okay. So, we're dangerously getting close to Aga territory, which actually, I'm not, if Aga's required, I'm not, like, broken up about it, because, we know that there is a chip on the ledge. So that would get us, that would be our 20th if we, you know, if we get that last, or whenever we find the boots, or whatever. You know, I'll take a look when this is over. I'll see what's going on Moto today. Close. Okay, so there isn't any? Oh, what? Oh, they've done that before. Why would they? That's ridiculous. I don't know why they do that. Why they only do, a 1 day only. And then the actual one starts next Friday. Starting at 10 a.m. Magic Online. We'll be doing a 24-hour Seal Deck League where you can experience Rise of Ixalan before an owl. Yeah, that's bullshit. Fuck that. Yeah, I think the actual release starts on Wednesday. I think it's because it comes out on Moto technically 2 days before it comes out in stores. So starting Wednesday will be. So you know what I'll probably do? I probably will do some sealed Wednesday or Thursday. I'll probably stream some sealed on Wednesday or Thursday. It'll be no one will be here. It'll just be you guys. Nobody else will come by because everyone will be watching fucking. Yeah, that's nice. Everybody will be watching the big names because they'll be doing the same shit. But I don't care. I do not care. I don't do it for the peoples. I do it for you peoples. Just you peoples, though. Fuck everybody else. Right in the ear. So this is a pendant. I just don't know which pendant it is. I didn't look. I'm just gonna leave it off, actually. I'm not gonna clear this anyway. I'm gonna find 3 items and get the fuck out of Dodge. So that opens up a few extra items. and be super convenient at the same time. Well, hopefully, Armos has the compass. That compass? Yeah, that compass. Alright, so we know there's nothing in this last chest that's in sequence, so there's probably nothing here, especially since we just got the flute, but we're gonna do it anyway. This is actually a good possibility of being a chip. So this will give us to 2. And we gotta hit escape. We'll hit escape even before we do the flute. Let's time that. Hey, look at that. I was right. Yeah, we'll do escape even before we cash in the flute, just because. Well, because. If we happen to get the mirror or the hook or something like that, that'll make this half much easier. So, if we see the lamp in here, I think we might just go do Aga. I mean, if we find the lamp before we find either Power Glove or Hammer, I think, yeah, then we do. Because this feels Aga. This definitely feels Aga. Even though we don't have the hook or the flippers yet, those are usually the telltale signs of an Aga seed. We have 6 chips. We're 16 minutes in. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. That's a pretty decent start. Ugh. Shovel me. The thing is, with Aga seeds in open mode, it's really easy to identify because you're gonna get the lamp. If the lamp's not out there, they won't force you to do it. It's pretty simple. I mean, we could also... we could do a death... I don't feel like death warping and going out of sequence here. And then actually checking. Because, I mean, I could check both the sewers, and then if the key is there, I could also check the... So sword beams actually do the same amount of damage as Master Sword swipes and that, which is really weird, but... Alright, we're gonna stay in sequence. Let's go ahead and cash in the flute, get that done. So, there's only 3 spots that are currently open to us, and that is Death Mountain, it's Spectacle Rock, Shovel Spot, and Aghanim. And we need 2 items to get to Dark World, 1 item to do Aga. Just do the math here. If Ace were around, he'd shout out to kill the wizard. But we'll do this. I think we'll do Death Mountain first. No, you know what? We're actually going to do the Shovel Spot first. I might even do Aghanim after Shovel. Is it quicker just to walk down here instead of fluting out? Hi! You fucking de-wired? De-fucking wired? Because you're crazy. Oh, by the way, Dread, I was talking to Zim yesterday at the pre-release. Mike Zimmerman, I don't know if you probably know him. I'm sure you do. And he mentioned the whole going to Fogo thing, because he knows about it too. and because he's not judging yeah, I figured he did. He's not judging. He's I gotta wait for the thing to land. He's actually playing in the event, but I mentioned the Fogo thing to him, and I'm like, dude, part of me wants to go just to see this. I would love to see 30 Magic judges destroy Fogo de Chao. There's a part of me that would really like to see that. Hey, kitten. Would you not put your butt right up to my glass of iced tea, please? It's kind of repulsive. I'm excited. You know what? I'll say this. Oh, there's a mirror. I'm gonna keep this. Actually, that only opens up the Death Mountain rag, but I guess I'll just walk out and do it this way. That's actually huge, doing it this way. I'm actually excited to play next week. Or this, yeah, I guess it's coming up weekend. I really am. I have not been excited to play in an event in a long time. Like, actually legitimately excited. But I am in this case. Team Sealed is so much fun. And, I mean, we're not gonna... The thing about Team Sealed is that pros always win Team Sealed. Because of the lack of variance in Team Sealed. Because with Team Sealed, you know, when you go one-on-one, you know, a pro is gonna win the majority of the time. But there's, you know, let's just call it 70-30. Okay, if it's a pro versus just random, normal, decent Magic player. Pro is going to win 70-30. Okay? And then if you have a team of pros versus a team of random players, it's 70-30 in 3 separate matches. And the variance factor is so much less. That's why pros generally win these things. So we're not going into this thinking that we're going to just, you know, scoop up. I would be happy with a day 2 finish, with a day 2, which is not easy in Team Sealed. But Team Sealed is just so much fucking fun. I have not done a Team Sealed Grand Prix in 10 years. It's probably been 10 years since I've done a Team Sealed event. Like an actual legitimate Team Sealed. Bacon coin. And that excites me. Oh, there's the hammer, too. You gotta get that first. Oh, wow, this would be confusing as shit if you come up here, see bacon coin and hammer, and you didn't go down to Agony to get the mirror. We are gonna save quit, because it's quicker. But yeah, that's... They're also... There's a... Even though obviously there's competitiveness, it feels a little bit more casual than doing a standard seal just because you're there actually playing with your friends. It just, yeah. It's so much fun. I love Team Sealed. We've been trying to get a Team Sealed together because there have been Team Sealed events. There was a Star City Grand Prix that they hosted. That was in Kentucky, I believe. I think it was in Louisville. That was last year that we couldn't get people to go to. And this time we started early and we got 6. We got 2 full teams together, and yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. And we're decent players. It's not like we're going in there just as a, you know, we're not dead money. But I'd be happy with a day 2 finish of the Team Sealed. Oh, ho, 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 look at the fancy ball. Oh, it's so beautiful. Don't be a little kid, don't be a little kid. Yeah. This is a crystal. We just don't know, nor do we care which one it is. You know, it's probably quicker just to do that with sword slashes rather than use the hammer. I guess I haven't really compared it. Alright, so if we're lucky, this next chest has got the second item. Remember, new logic says the key could be in the basement. We actually ran into that yesterday, in yesterday's open, that there was a locked item. It was the, in Thieves Town, the small key was actually in the big chest. So that was the first time that we actually got to use the new logic variants. And it's great, because it... I mean, the fourth item happened to be at... You know, the fourth item was you know, at Blind anyway. At Blind's chest, not on Blind. But it still gave us that, you know, we know exactly where the item is, and it's kind of cool that way. I like that. I like this new logic twist. Alright, so 50-50 here. And we will check the basement. We definitely will check the basement here, so... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, 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 no. Get away, you fucker. Son of a fuck. You son of a fook. Alright, actually, yeah. Item might not be here. Should check that off yet. And... Yay! Chip. Perfect. Oh, we have 9 chips already at 25 minutes. We're on a record pace. It's gonna slow down to a fucking crawl here soon. Alright, so we still, the only progression left is Eastside Death Mountain. So we're at the end of the progression point again. We still don't know, you know, what we're doing. If this is an Aga run or not. We do know that there is a chip on the Lumberjack ledge, though. That's the only thing we know for certain. So, you know, if we do have to do that, it's not the end of the world. Cane of Samaria. Cannot get it yet, but obviously a very important item. Probably should actually pick up some of these rupees, because if I have to do Zora, I kind of need the money. Actually, I like sword beams. Oh, well, fuck you. You came right into it. So... Well, again, I hope everyone is enjoying their Sunday morning. To some of us, it's like every other day. And then to some of us, I guess, it is... didn't come out right. This is a middle of a 3-day weekend. Hooray! Although I still have to get up early tomorrow. I can't sleep in. I got a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning. Gotta be... I was stupid. I set it for 8 o'clock. I don't know why the fuck I did that. There's the Zora money. There's the Ice Rod. Worthless in Key Sanity. Or not Key Sanity, for in Triforce runners. I've got Key Sanity on the brain, man. Well, where are we going? We're gonna find out right here. Lamp. We go to Aga. Power off. There's the power. Alright, we have Dark World access. There we go. Yay, no Aga. It does mean there is one chip that's going to remain out there, but, so be it. It's not a big deal. Aga is completely dead, right? Yeah, because we already had the hammer, so there's no... Yeah, it's completely dead. Alright, so again, we're just searching items as fast as we can. Where do we go next? We don't have the Titan's Mitts, so that does limit some of the options, but we are going to go, we're going to go left side here. We're going to check Hype. We'll do left side up to Thieves Town. So we'll do Thieves Town, and we can also get into Skullwoods. Well, we don't have... We need the Titan's Mitts before we can do Turtle Rock, because we don't have... we need that Cane of Samaria, which is sitting up there. So, Titan's Mitts comes first. Oh man, now the way this went, we actually wasted time going to the shovel spot, but whatever. Not the end of the world. It's sitting on the floating island. We have everything we need except for the Titan's Mitts. Oh wow, he's getting too close. I'm gonna portal back out when I go back in there. I have to come up from the south side. Hopefully I didn't flip myself. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Alright, so... Oh, we probably... Oh, we haven't had a chance to do that yet. We can do that, actually, whenever we do... I'm looking at... we haven't done Back to Sanctuary yet. We know that there's a key still out there. We found the map on the front side, but we didn't find a key. Waste of 80 bucks. Alright, so... We have to do it this way, unfortunately. Because we do not have the way to get around there. And I'm actually just not going to do that. This is faster, I believe, than walking all the way up and around. It should be, yeah, it's a hell of a lot faster. Oh, we don't have a bottle yet, so we can't do Lazy Kid. But we do have Fire Rod, which means we can do all of Skullwoods. Hey, good morning, dude. Everything's going just super wonderful, fantastic. Starting our morning with a nice, easy chip run. Finding some delicious Doritos. Eating them all. Ba-chomp, ba-chomp, ba-chewy, chewy chomp. How's your morning going? Is this pendant or crystal? It is a crystal. Fortunately, crystal Skullwoods is not best Skullwoods. I always delay that chest to see if I can knock both of those guys down. It makes it easier to walk back. It's probably a tiny time loss. Chip! That was weird. Did you guys notice that? I was walking at a normal pace. After I picked up that jar. Or that... Huh. I didn't slow down when I picked up that skull. It should have slowed me down. It didn't. Two chips? Hey. Crystal Skullwoods is best Skullwoods. Guessed in Triforce land. Because in non-Triforce, those have been two worthless items. So, yeah. Alright, we're going to do this a slightly different way because we have the mirror. And again, you want to do as many overworld routes as you can in Triforce Hunt. Just because the Triforce pieces replace non-important items. It replaces, like, rupees and shit. So doing these types of spots are not bad. But there's 4 items over here that we're going to be able to get super quick. Oh, not super quick. I guess we got to go this way. But... And these two are somewhat out of the way, so we're going to do it this way. We're going to do this, and we're going to do back to Sank. We'll get these out of the way first. Before we even do Thieves Town. $300. Do not need money in Triforce Hunt. And then we are not going to keep that portal. Bees! And if we do find the key, we will check the chest underneath, even though it's out of sequence, because we know that it is an item. We picked up the map on the front. Chip! So we will grab this item. It's out of sequence, but that's fine. This is not a difficult one to get. I do have the fire rod, too, so if I have to, and speaking of which, we're just gonna do it now, because it's lost. Yeah. That rat run fucking way loose. Usually doesn't do that. Flippers! Oh, that is interesting. That is super interesting. An out-of-sequence flipper. Ooh, super interesting. I like that, actually. Now, the only drawback with doing it this way is we have to go around the long way to do this, so... so there's only, like, 4 places where the glove upgrade could be, based off of where we're at. It could be Zora, it could be Catfish, it could be Pyramid, it could be Pod. But there's 7 items here in Thieves Town, it also could be, so we're going to do Thieves Town at full. And then we'll do, I think we'll head to Pod after this. If we find the hook, we'll probably go do... Shit, we'll probably go do Swamp. Swamp is... I like Swamp Palace in Triforce Hunt because Swamp tends to have a lot of junk items in it. It also means that, obviously, we're not supposed to be able to do Swamp until we find the lamp. So I do expect the lamp to appear, you know, poke its ugly head up here somewhere. And again, you absolutely want to check the overworld locations before you go into a dungeon because you know in Triforce Hunt, again, you don't have to finish the dungeons. For the most part, you don't. If you find, like in this case, if we find all 4 items before we get the blind, we're done. We're just gonna, you know, you don't actually have to finish these. Very super rare. Let me actually check and see what 5, 6 is. Okay. I was just thinking about that. I should check to see what 5, 6 are. Just in case 5, 6 are required. But with that setup, there's no way. Jeff? Wow, we are making great time on chips here. Yeah. I didn't do that. Nope, that was Daniel. I've seen a few that he's dropped that I've laughed my ass off on. There's one you probably won't even find. Go into the kitchen and pick up the sponge thing. Yeah, I know. That's why you'll never see that one. It's an interesting idea. There are 3 items up there right now because we can turn in the mushroom. It's not a bad idea. The only thing I'm slightly opposed is It's a slow walk because I don't have, wow. Alright, we gotta go blind. It's a slow walk because we don't have, the boots. So, can you do it? You absolutely can do that. Actually, I'm sorry, there's 4 items on that route. It just is a slow route. Wow, there was no items. It was big key, little key, and then map and compass. I think I've seen that once. So all 4 items are still live. That's just kind of weird. But I think I'm going to do pod. I do think I'm going to do pod after this. Now, there is also 1 item live still in Eastern, but we know Eastern's a pendant. I didn't even look to see if it was green pendant. I didn't even bother to look. Yeah, if the boots are in here, then I think that does change it, and I think I would actually do that. Because, again, I value overworld locations much higher in a Triforce Hunt Seed. You know, you still have to get your progression items to a point. But I think after we find the hook and then the Titan's mitts... Speak of the devil and they shall appear! Yeah, I think I actually will, and I'm going to do it differently. So, I'm going to do the Zora route, but I'm going to do it differently. You did indeed call that. I'm going to actually head up after I'm done here. I probably shouldn't have just walked around. I'm going to go up and do Bonk Rocks and the King's Tomb. Because King Tombs is open, and I'll do the Zora route that way, which skips the Pyramid route. But it gives us additional items, and then we could actually do the Pyramid when we do... we could do Pyramid once we do... fuck. +1 walk. Oh, there's the hook, too. Holy shit, this is live. Thieves Town. Best Thieves Town. Morning, dude. I'm gonna call you just Gaming, because I don't know how to pronounce your first name. P Gaming. You are now known as P Gaming.
Who?
I have to look at the chat list. How do you pronounce that first one?
It says call him Par.
Par. Par. Good morning, Par. How are you?
Pardrill? Pardrill Gaming? Are those L's or 2
I cannot
I's?
pronounce
Like number 2.
anything.
Pardry 2 Gaming. Or is it Pardrill?
Par.
Par will work.
Par works. Oh, she got it. Okay.
I got it. Pardrill Gaming.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm really on the wrong side of that one. Pardrill. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, kitty.
Is that the cat I heard?
No, I bumped into Troy when I lifted up.
Shit. Okay. I cannot pronounce worth a shit. Everybody knows it.
I help when I can.
Yeah. I didn't even try. I just don't. I don't even try, because
Aw, you're gonna make a...
I cannot pronounce shit.
You're making biscuits.
So we're at 43 minutes. We have 7 chips to go.
Oh, you're purring.
So yeah, we are going to check this route. And then I actually think now that we've... That's one bonk. I think we're going to check... We're going to go to Swamp next, I believe. I think that's where we're going to go. Oop, never mind, we got to go this way. Yeah, I don't do I follow I follow a lot of politics. I do not talk politics, and I certainly as fuck will not talk politics here. I didn't clip it. I thought I clipped it. So there are only 2 subjects that are off limits here in this channel. 2. Politics and religion. They are 100% off limits. You guys can talk about them to your heart's content. I will not join. Chip! Wow. I wonder what the record is. We have an amazing chip run here. Those are the two topics I will never get involved in this channel. Because I'm not an idiot. And everybody's got a different opinion when it comes to politics and religion. And god damn it, I just won't do it. I refuse. You know that, like, the 20th chip is going to be buried. I can't do ledge. I didn't actually do Aga. Absolutely. I'm actually going to get that. No, you're 100% correct, dude. I will not get involved in that talk. I already did that, dude. The mirror ledge. I did that, like, 10 minutes ago. It was, 100 rupees. I did that right before doing a back end of Sanctuary. Yeah, dude. 100% agree. That's why I don't get involved in it. I'm actually gonna get that for no fucking reason whatsoever. I do not need it. Ah, okay, you missed it then. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Swamp before we do Pod. Yeah, we had to do Sanctuary, so we routed in that. We routed that in there. I did. That was an awesome race. That was definitely an awesome race. $50. You swindler. All right. So the thing is, we're gonna do this out of sequence. That tells me the glove upgrade probably is actually in Pod. It could also be the lamp though. We're doing this out of sequence because we got the bleh, can't speak here. We did get the flippers out of sequence, so we haven't actually gotten the glove upgrade. The gloves are in Pod. They have to be in Pod. They're either in Pod or they're in the the pyramid. I don't think the gloves are going to be in here. They can be. It's possible, but it's very unlikely. You have to go to, if you go to the Speed Games channel, just go to the VODs. They're there. They VOD'd everything. I don't know if they've posted shit on the YouTube yet, on the YouTube channel, but just go to the VODs. And you can watch all of GDQ. It's all in there. I actually watched the very end of the Breath of the Wild run last night, just because I wanted to see what they ended up. They got $2.1 million. Hey Dizzle, are you talking about what hardware I'm on? I'm just playing this on emulator. I have a SNES controller with a USB adapter. I have an actual SNES controller with googly eyes on it, if you didn't see that. Googly eyes on there. Oops. But I just played on emulator. I don't want to invest the $300 it would take to get a... it's actually going to be more than that if you want a legitimate, because a legitimate setup is original hardware, you know, an original SNES, with an SD to SNES cart, which is $200 fucking dollars, and a CRT monitor. And I'm not gonna get a. I don't have room on my desk for a CRT. I've got the biggest desk known to man, and yet I don't have room for a CRT on here. I have 3 monitors here. My tower. I've got shit over here. I've got all my paperwork to my right. I've got all my streaming set up on my right as well. I do not have room for a CRT. So, you play on a CRT to actually minimize all possible input lag. So I'm not going to invest the money into that. That's going to be a $400 or $500 investment. Just play randomizer to get rid of 3 seconds worth of lag in a run, and I'm not going to do that. Hey, we finally got a bottle. If I was doing more competitive gaming, I'll skip left side. I'll end up probably coming back in left side. Because we just, you know what? I probably should have mulliganed right there and actually just gone left side after picking up that compass, but it's too late now. But yeah, it's not worth the $300 to $500 to do it. If I was doing competitive speedruns on other games, I would probably do it. You know what? I would probably invest the money. But without the without that piece of it, it's not worth the effort. You lose 5 seconds of 3 to 5 seconds of input lag per run is all you lose, and it's just not worth it. Two bottles. Yeah. I mean, I've owned most of them over the years, but, you know, like all the old consoles, I sold that shit years ago. Yeah. I mean... Oh, yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Or, yeah, I don't know. Shit. Got a bad setup there. I went up too soon. I actually need to be careful. I don't want to actually take a lot of additional hits here. Ah, that would never reattach. Damn it, come on. Ah, that one's way off. Yep. Ah, now I gotta do it the hard way. Shit, there's 2 items. We gotta go back in. I didn't want to have to do that, but we gotta go back in. And easy, I'll get the TV. As well they should. Well, we still need 5 chips. I feel good. I really wish I didn't have to go back in here, but there again, the possibility of the Titan's Mitts being in here is still on the board. It's most likely in pod, but it is possible that it's here. See, I have like 4 different emulator setups. So let me review my. I've got, for all old school gaming setups, I've got everything. So I've got my complete emulator set here on my PC, which is normal. I have a Raspberry Pi emulator box, which is actually, it's one of the coolest things that I never use. So I took an aluminum toolbox and routed it out, took all the shit out of it, and built a Raspberry Pi emulator using an old laptop, an old 17-inch laptop display, built it into the top of the toolbox, and then put all the shit underneath, so it's got a little power supply underneath, the Raspberry Pi device itself, a couple of controllers, And I could play everything up to, I think, I can do PS1, N64. I think that's as high as, that's as much power as it's got. And it's portable. It's completely portable. The thing is, you can't travel with it. Like, you couldn't go on a plane. I couldn't take it to the airport because I get stopped immediately by Homeland Security and they would think it was a bomb. Because it's got, like, a power supply and a bunch of wires and shit underneath. And it's got, like, a wood plank. And then you can pop the wood plank out. It's got built-in speakers built into it. Chip! But it looks... I'm sure under an X-ray it would look like a bomb. Chip! Wow, 2 chips. That was worth it. But it's with the coolest thing that I never use. It's the coolest thing that I own that I've just never used. I built it as kind of a project. Yeah, and I've just never used it. I've never had the opportunity to really use the thing. But it's the coolest thing that I own. I'm like, I was really happy when I did it. I think it looks cool as shit. I could get it out for you guys sometime so you can look at it. The only thing that I'm a little upset about is I'd like to take the wood pieces out of it and redo the wood. It's kind of cheap plywood. It's, you know, it was like, you know, $8 planks of plywood. And I'd like to do it with a good oak or a good, you know, I don't think you want to use oak. I think you want to use something like birch. Oak is too hard. Birch is a softer wood. And I'd like to redo it, and I would like to recut it. And make a good put a good finish on it. Because then I would be I'd be proud of it. I'd be like legitimately proud of it. But put a good white, you know, a good white birch, and finish it off that way. I think it would look really fucking cool. I'll get it out for you guys sometime. It's sitting in my room underneath my side table. And, oh god, another name I can't fully pronounce. Cyglith. I probably just butchered that. Thanks for the follow, dude. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Cyglith.
Where? Let me see the name.
Top. If I butchered it, I apologize. I cannot pronounce her names worth a shit.
Sygith?
Sygith? Sure. She's probably closer than I am.
Troy.
Hi, Troy.
Hi.
Hey, buddy.
You're in the way, Troy.
He doesn't care.
No, he does not. Sniffing Tiva.
She doesn't care. So, the Titan's mitts basically have to be in here.
We love our cats, too.
Yeah, our cats are awesome.
Except for the asshole cat.
Yeah, you guys never see the third cat. You never see Jasper. Except for rarities in the background. But yeah, we have cool cats. Well, if we get super lucky, we might still be able to get a sub 1 hour Triforce hunt. But that would be we'd have to get super lucky and there'd have to be like 3 chips in here. Yeah, Troy and Kiva are awesome cats. Jasper's just a dick. Jasper's the cat we've had the longest. We picked, that was our first cat. And we picked him up from the, and K-Dizzle! Much appreciated for the follow. There's all the keys. So we have no interest of actually doing the, we have no interest of actually killing Helmasaur here. Oh, that's right, we don't have the, just realized, we never picked up that cane. Oh, we can't actually. What am I saying? We can't. We don't have the Titan's bits yet. Yeah, Triforce Hunt's nice and casual. It's a nice way to start the morning. And then I'm gonna dig into some fucking hardcore, that sounded really weird. Verbiage! some key sanded. There's the miss. Commas and commas are important. I'm gonna get around that chest. Wow, 4 keys. So there's another. The front chest is live as well. Next on Twitch, hardcore fucking. and in 3 minutes, I'm gonna be banned from Twitch forever. That did not come out the way I wanted it to come out. Oops. Yes, bad Zoot. Oh man, that lag. Wicked Zoot. Yes, she deserves a spanking. Chip. Yes, and next, the oral sex. Don't know what I just got there. That was a mystery. That was the map. Okay. So we're gonna get the last chest here. We basically don't need any progression at this point, so we're gonna get this last chest and we're actually gonna bail. We have everything we need to finish this. We just need to find the last 2 chips. Oh, 45? Oh man, that's not even close to what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was like 58. Screw that then. Alright, we're done here. Actually, no, that's the last item. Okay. Never mind. Alright, so we're gonna head to Death Mountain. Because I think that's the biggest cluster of items at this point. Yeah, dark rooms are the... Okay. Serious talk here. Serious talk. If you actually want to get... If you want to actually do this semi-competitively and actually do it, you have to do the dark rooms. You absolutely 100% need to learn the dark rooms. It is the one thing... Because when I first started doing this, I'm like, fuck the dark rooms. I don't actually need the dark rooms. But dark rooms are 100% essential. You have to do the dark rooms. They are 100% essential if you actually want to do this with any sort of speed. Because, well, look at it this way. I don't have the lamp yet. And there's like 5 things I couldn't have done if I didn't have the lamp. I would be like 3 chips down on this race alone if I hadn't gotten the lamp. If I didn't know the dark rooms. So... Chip? Oh, come on, come on. One more chip. One more chip. Not done here at any moment. In fact, I'm going to get it written in here. So that we can just dot done very quickly here. So...
What are you doing?
I'm almost done. I just need 1 chip to go. Yeah, this is a Triforce hunt. This is a chip run. No keys today. We'll do keys later. Well, at least, if nothing else, we'll do the daily. Come on, chip. No. Shit. I'm gonna head into T-Rock, so I'm actually gonna get this, I'm gonna get the cane here. Do I want to go into T-Rock, or do I want to just keep checking overworld locations? There's so many overworld locations that are open right now. I think I'm actually going to do overworld locations instead of T-Rock. But I'm going to pick up the cane here just in case we need it. I mean, we shouldn't need it for anything, but... Actually, you know what? Fuck. I'm so torn on this. Let's just do T-Rock. The chances of there being a chip in T-Rock are, like, astronomical. But yeah, like I was saying though, dark rooms 100% essential. The only dark room that I recommend that you don't necessarily need to do, you could do it if you want to, you know, for shits and giggles, is the dark room to Aga. Only because that one is never going to be required without the lamp. So sequence breaking Aga is just not that important. I've never found that sequence breaking Aghanim was ever important to do. So, you know, I could go actually kill Aghanim right now. Oh, but I would be sequence breaking out of the lamp. And I could get that last chip. I know where one is, I just can't get it right now. You know what I should do instead of this? I should have gone to Mire. I should have gone to Mire and Desert. There's so many items down there, the chances of there being a chip down there are pretty huge. I think I might check the first 4 here, and then I might bail. In fact, I think I'm going to. I'm only going to check the first 4. And then I think I'm going to bail. Even though, again, the chances of there being a chip in here are just fucking astronomically high. Although the last time I did a Triforce run, there was no chip in here. It was the same scenario, and there was nothing. No one is done yet. We're not gonna make it through that. Yeah. Chip, 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 chip. Come on. Just need one more chip. End this thing. Fuzzy critters are the best. I wish, you know, we have 3 cats. None of them are lap cats. This cat, Kiva here, she has jumped onto my lap a couple of times. Jasper used to. Jasper used to be a huge lap cat. I have pictures when he was younger, when he was basically before he turned 1, that he was the biggest lap cat. He really was. And then he suddenly just decided, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to be a dick from this day forward. And he just is not a lap cat anymore. It's really disappointing, actually. Come on. Speaking of disappointing, I want that last chip. I really should have gone to Mire. The Mire Desert area. Lap dogs are good, too. We don't have a dog. Unfortunately, we do not own a dog. We can't have a dog here, so that's why we have cats. We're going to be house hunting here within the next year or so, and we'll get a dog then. God, this is so time-consuming. Hit me! Hit me! I think I might bail when we get past this. Chip! Oh my god! Alright, we actually got a PB on a Triforce hunt. Improved a PB by 1 minute and 50 seconds. Ugh, those chips, they just jump right out at you. Alright, let's check and see how everybody else was doing. That was a really good chip run. I'm happy with that. For a chip run again. Let's take a look and see how everybody's doing. Alright, so... Mechanix has 19 chips. He is 1 away. Mighty Mike, 19 chips, and he's about to get his 20th because he's in Turtle Rock. Number Play has 18 chips, and he's about to get 19. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you're not. That's weird. He's got 18 chips. He's on pace for 19. Newbie has his 19th chip, but he got his 19th chip in T-Rock, it looks like. Yeah, because he doesn't have his 20th. Oh, Newbie just finished. Oh, I'm ahead of him. So I bet the roller room has got the 20th chip, because he's about to get it. I'm about to see him do it. There it is, chip. And Bionic is in a pause screen I cannot see. So, Mighty Mike just finished. So he's getting the same one. He's about to get 20 right now. I'm watching him do it. He just got 20. So we were not behind. We were not ahead by much. We were not ahead by much. Let's see, number play has got 18. He's going to get his 20th. And then Bionic Link has got 8. He's a little behind. Little behind. But he's about to get his 20th. Mechanix is 19, and he's searching here. He's not going to find it. But he's going to get Kane, so he'll be done in a minute. Mechanix will be done within a minute. And then, again, maybe or not, is he going into T-Rock? He is. So he's going to be done within about 3 minutes. So we only won by a minute on that one, which is... I think in the end that was a pretty easy Triforce hunt. That seemed like it went pretty smoothly. So, yeah. So again, that went pretty well. I'm happy with that run. Is there anything else going on right now? I think I'm going to sneak out and I'm going to get some food. There is a standard run that just went up. Do we want to do a standard race? Do we want to do standard? I kind of do. You know what? Let me fast forward through the credits here. I don't need... Oh, bonk counts. Let's guess the bonks. We got the boots at... Where did we get the boots at? The boots were in Thieves Town. So we got that at maybe about halfway through the run. Not many bonks, I'm going to guess. We did do 2 intentional bonks. Or no, 4 intentional bonks. So I'm going to say 8. Oh, I was going to say 8. Oh, I was going to say 8. Dread, you just stole my number. I'm going to say 9 bonks. No, 7 bonks. 7 bonks? 7 bonks. Let's get a bonk count in. I'm going to switch over. I think I'm going to do a standard race, but I'm going to get a little bit of food here in me. I haven't done standard forever. Unless there's Key Sandy or some shit that's going to start. Let's see. Casual. That's this guy here. Join. Let's join this guy. We're just going to go all for it here. We'll get this one going. So let's go and fast forward. You pick 9 as well. I think 9 is the right number. I picked 9 as well. We're just going to fast forward through this so that we can get to the other one. 10 bonks! Because I'm a bonking fiend. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch over to some standard. But before we do that, I'm going to get a little bit of food. You guys are going to have to watch me eat.